Yo, what is up, guys? It is your boy, Big E, and we are back with No Edits episode 12, and I almost did not film this episode today, guys, because I don't know about you guys, but today I woke up with a migraine, man. I woke up with a migraine, and I get like level 7,000,000 trillion fucking migraines, guys. And I was out for the count, man. I was out for the count, and I was almost for the first time considering having to like put up some apology to you guys and say, listen, there's no edits this week. But here I am. Here I am because that's what I do. And of course, I'm going to be here to film our weekly installment of No Edits. And guys, listen, up until like maybe 15 minutes ago, I didn't even know what I was going to make this episode about today. I really didn't. I did not know what I was going to make this episode about because it's been a fucking hectic week, guys. Just in general, in the jewelry world, everything that went down at Trax, everything that's going on, just in general, which I'm going to get into because the topic today is going to be good business and where you should buy from and where you shouldn't buy from. And I think this is an important video, guys, because the most often question that I get asked by subscribers, by people that, follow me on any one of my social channels is, Yo E, should I buy this? Or, Yo E, have you heard of this company? And the general consensus, and, guys, as you guys know why I started this channel, was to remove some of the confusion out there in the jewelry world, guys, because we live in an age of AI where you don't even know what's real anymore. I mean, a lot of you guys can tell by now what's real and what's not AI, but some of you can't. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you have these companies that are posting these crazy ads with jewelry and it looks like insane and it's like, oh my God, and people go and buy. And then another common question, not a question, but another common email that I get, guys, is someone being like, Yo E, I fucking went and purchased at this company and I got got. Like, it didn't look anything like it looked in the picture. It wasn't even like real silver, or it wasn't real gold, or it was hollow, or the stones didn't test, or whatever it may be. And I hate that, guys. I hate it. I hate to see it. A lot of you guys are out here and you love jewelry, you love collecting jewelry. Some of you that subscribe to this channel are spending hundreds of thousands of dollars a year on jewelry. And some of you guys are spending $1,000 a year on jewelry. And some of you guys aren't really spending any money on jewelry. And you just like it and you want to see what's up with it. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe you're saving up for a piece. But nonetheless, regardless of what your budget is, regardless of what you're spending, or regardless of what you're not spending, you guys should know where to shop. And, that leads me to good business practice, man. And the companies that I review, in general, have good business practice. Now, can things change? Absolutely, man. Things can always change. Things can definitely change. There has been companies that I've worked with or I've considered working with, or companies predating all this shit that I shopped at that were legit companies and end up being not legit companies. So things happen, guys. Things happen, and I do my best to stay on top of that shit for you guys. Having an ear to the game, knowing what's going on behind the scenes with things. I have a pretty good ear to the street of what's going on and what businesses are doing or what they're not doing. Just this morning, or actually, no, I'm bugging. It wasn't this morning. It was yesterday. Just yesterday, I had a subscriber hit me up and he was like, Yo E, I'm considering buying a chain from this company and they have great ads, bro. They got great ads and the chain looks fucking fire. And like, I keep seeing these ads everywhere and it just makes me want to buy. And you know what, guys? Then good. Whatever company you're fucking looking at has a good ads guy. And that's the whole purpose of it, right? Is to get you guys to do that. But at the end of the day, just because you have fucking good ads doesn't mean that you have a good product, right? Anybody that has a bank account or can save up, 5 or 10 grand can run a pretty decent ads campaign and get people salivating to make purchases. It's not about the purchase, it's about what you're purchasing and what happens after you purchase. So anyway, this guy asked me, and my answer was no, because the company that he mentioned I had heard of, but I've never reviewed anything from them. So I didn't have anything bad to say, and I also didn't have anything good to say. Either one, I'm impartial. I don't own anything from this company. What I was able to tell him, though, was that I do have some subscribers that have purchased from this company, and there were mixed reviews as far as the quality, as far as what they got in comparison to what they were thinking they were going to get. So all I was able to do was share that experience without trying to affect someone either way about making a purchase, but more so just letting them know, listen, this is what I've heard. And then I went on to tell them that I might actually review this company if I can find time in this busy, crazy ass schedule I got. Because right now, guys, I have like 15 items here right now that I got to get filmed and I got to get fucking up on the channel for you guys so you guys can see what's up. Because I keep telling you guys I got all this dope shit planned for season 2. So I got to launch all these reviews. But that being said, when it comes to purchasing, guys, I always say this, and I'm not the end all be all of anything, guys. I'm not like the jewelry judge, or actually that would be a dope name, guys, for like a show, the jewelry judge. I'm the jewelry judge. I'm Big E, the jewelry judge. No, I'm just kidding. But I am not a jewelry judge. I'm not the jewelry committee. I'm not the jewelry jury. That's a dope one. The jewelry jury. I'm not any of that shit. You know what I'm saying? But I am a guy that has reviewed hundreds of products, that's going to continue reviewing hundreds of products, that, if you want to go refer to someone who probably, if I don't have something from the company, I probably know something about the company. And listen, a lot of times, guys, I might not have something from a company, but I know for a fact that their shit is A1 legit. And I'll say it like, hell yeah, go purchase from them 1,000%. And what's going on right now, guys, even in the jewelry world, as you guys can see, I mean, there's fucking beef everywhere, man. There is beef everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, obviously what went on with Trax, guys, I mean, I don't need to go into all that because I think everyone watching this right now and everyone on the planet knows what happened last week at Trax and knows everything about AK Diamonds, and I've made 96 videos about it, and every other person and their mother on the internet has made 7,000 more videos, so everybody knows. There's gifts out, there's t-shirts out, there's, you name it, viral moment of the freaking year. It happened. But there's a lot of beef because there's a lot of dishonesty. The stuff that happened with Trax was over dishonesty. Today when I woke up, I saw my man Johnny Dang beefing with Ice Giant. Now, I work with Ice Giant. As you guys know, I just gave them my custom of the year, and Johnny Dang made a video, and I don't know if, he is, dead on with that video, you know what I'm saying? As far as like, whatever with Ice Giant, but he's making a video beefing with Ice Giant, saying that they're ripping him off and everything like that. At the end of the day, guys, I have never known Ice Giant to do anything but honest business. I have never had any issues with them. Anything that I ever done with Ice Giant was A1. So at the end of the day, that's just another example of you can't listen to everything that you hear. Now, is Johnny Dang wrong? I don't fucking know. I don't know. I don't know what his claims are or what his claims aren't or whatever it is. I think he was talking about, that they're using his celebrities. But I mean, who owns celebrities? You know what I'm saying? Listen, if there was some crossover pictures or marketing or whatever it is, I mean, all that kind of stuff can be sorted out behind the scenes at the end of the day. But, that kind of stuff that can happen, someone like Johnny Dang with millions of followers goes and makes a review about a company like Ice Giant, and all of a sudden the world wants to turn against Ice Giant, where at the end of the day, man, all they're doing is trying to make really high quality stuff at prices that people can afford. And yeah, they're in China, and I get it, and that's what Johnny Dang was saying. They're in China, they're scammers, and this, that, and the third. But you know what, guys? Like, I don't buy into that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Just because of, like, how the world is, and they're like, oh, well, China and this. Who gives a fuck, man? You know what I'm saying? Like, you take a person or a company or whatever it is at face value. Not everyone from one place is bad. Not everyone from one place is good. It just doesn't exist. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, you know, just because someone makes a video, then that's the truth, and this is a bad company, or so on and so forth. So there's a lot of jewelry beef going on, guys, and it's nothing new, man. It is nothing new, and it's nothing that's going to stop, and I'm sure we're going to have mad other jewelry beefs in 2026. Who knows, guys? 2026 might be the year of the jewelry beef. But at the end of the day, man, my concern isn't all that. My concern are all the eyes that are watching this channel, and that are people that love jewelry, and that are people that want to go out there and take their hard-earned money, and they want to get a good product for themselves. That is my concern, and nothing else. At the end of the day, if something goes down in Trax, am I going to report on it? Am I going to make a video about it? Absolutely, man. You know what I'm saying? Max and Mickey are family to me. When that whole shit went down, Max put my video on his story as he was leaving the hospital. You know what I'm saying? Because Max wanted people to look at my version of what I broke down. You know what I'm saying? I didn't beg Max to do that or pay him. I was texting Max. Him and I were talking. He put it up there. So, you know, I'm always going to report on that kind of stuff, because at the end of the day, I'm in the jewelry world, guys. It's what I do for a living. You know what I'm saying? So when drama happens or beef happens, you know what I'm saying? I'm not some thirst bucket out here trying to get views or anything like that. I'm just a dude that's doing his thing, that's staying in my own lane, that's focusing on what I have to do. But at the end of the day, guys, like I was saying, my concern is you guys. My concern is that you guys, when you were going out there, that you were getting good buys, and that also the companies that I am reviewing and you guys are purchasing from them, that you guys are happy with your purchases. Today I also got another message from someone that made a purchase. They got a bracelet, and I actually have to get back to you. You know who you are. Shout out to you. You know who you are. I got to get back to you because I did see that message, but I've been mad busy, but I will get back to you. And beautiful bracelet. I love the way it looks, and I'm glad you rated it a 9.7 out of 10, because that is what she rated her new pickup, a 9.7 out of 10 based on my review. And she was very, very happy with her purchase. And at the end of the day, that is what makes me happy. That is why I do what I do. And that is the whole purpose of this. So guys, good business, man. Good business. You know what I'm saying? The jewelry world, unfortunately, guys, I was just on the phone with a couple friends of mine, a couple friends that are in the jewelry world, and we were talking. And at the end of the day, it's unfortunate, man. But in the jewelry world, guys, there's a lot of fucking crazy shit going on, man. There's a lot of underhanded shit going on. There's a lot of people trying to scheme people. There's a lot of people that are, you know, at companies, and they're trying to pass shit off like, you know, a base metal as silver or gold or whatever it is. It's kind of like a month ago, guys, I got super heated because I was looking on Jackson's site, and Jackson's still like, you know, and listen, guys, I'm not trying to talk shit, right? I'm not trying to talk shit. Maybe I am talking shit, but they're selling a fucking chain for $199, and they're just saying like silver chain. And then when you read in the little fine print and everything like that, it's fucking stainless steel, man. Jackson is selling stainless steel. So any of you guys that are out there trying to make purchases from Jackson right now, make sure you read the fucking fine print, because they are selling all stainless steel, but they have that fancy wording like silver chain, you know, or silver, you know, silver composite, whatever it is. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of funny ass fucking language. Instead of just saying stainless steel chain, they want to say silver, because they know if they say stainless steel chain and they're just fucking honest with it, right? And then that price tag of $200 fucking is there. Next to that, people are going to be like, yo, you're fucking bugging. So a lot of people just purchase it and they don't even check, man. They don't even know. And they're just like, oh, it's $200, whatever. I got me a nice silver chain, and maybe they never find out that it's really stainless steel. But at the end of the day, man, it's like, listen, you can go to fucking Harlem Bling and get that same chain for $30. So I don't like that shit. I just don't like that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, with me, it's what you see is what you get, man. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, the only thing you have in life is your word. Word is bond. And at the end of the day, I don't like that sneaky ass shit. So good business, man. Good business. And I hope this continues to be the theme of 2026. I'm not trying to turn into fake watchbuster over here. You know what I'm saying? And blow businesses up. But you know what? At the end of the day, I might have to. At the end of the day, I might have to one day, because if businesses are selling fake ass shit, you know what I'm saying? It's fucked up, man. It's fucked up. And when I say fake, I don't mean fake like this. I just mean fake in the sense that, like, they're positioning some shit that, you know, that it's one thing and it's something else. So more like an okie doke. More like, you know, when you get a bait and switch or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like when you're on a fucking dating app and you see a picture of some chick that looks like she's a fucking runway model, and then you go and meet up with her and she looks like a fucking Smurf. Like a busted Smurf at that. I might fuck around and get myself canceled, guys. God damn, I shouldn't be saying this shit. I don't mean that. I'm saying this in comedy. So anybody watching this, okay, if you're on your fucking sensitive shit or whatever it is, I'm just being funny right now. So calm down. All right, I'm going to tell you all right now, just calm down. But I think a lot of you get what I'm saying. A lot of you have been there. At the end of the day, nobody wants the old okie doke or the old switcheroo. So that's just what that is. Listen, guys, I have a bunch of reviews that are about to go up soon. Your boy E just got a camera. Like, I've always had a camera. I'm recording on a fucking camera right now. But I'm saying I got like a official tissue camera. I got like a next level camera with a next level lens and a whole crazy next level setup. So I'm turning into videographer E, and I feel like I got to do that because I gotta be showing you guys these pieces in the best possible way. And as much as I love my team, flying them all the way out here from they're in Toronto and flying them all the way out here all the time to film, it's just not realistic, guys, with the amount of videos I want to make this year and the amount of stuff I want to show you guys. I have to transform into my next evolution. If you guys fuck with Dragon Ball Z, you know what I mean. I gotta form into my next evolution, and that is going to be videographer E. And guys, listen, I just got off an email that my new merch is in production. I can't wait to show you guys that. Hopefully it'll be ready in a couple weeks. And I am going to be launching my website officially in about a month's time. So that will be on there, plus another couple goodies that I can't talk about right now, but you guys are definitely going to be feeling it. So a lot of good stuff in store. Anyway, guys, listen. This isn't the craziest episode of No Edits ever. This isn't, you know, anything like that or whatever it is. You know, you see I got Bob chilling there in the fucking disco back there. I don't even know where Joe is right now, but Bob is chilling over there. A lot of reviews coming up this week, guys. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. If you're watching this right now and this is the first time that you're watching the channel, just know I have a ton of reviews up. Go browse around the channel, subscribe to it. I promise you, you will have a blast. And also, guys, also, make sure that you are leaving comments. And I'm not saying that on some YouTube shit, because at the end of the day, I'm not a thirst bucket, like I said earlier. But let me know what you guys are picking up, man. Let me know about the good. Let me know about the bad. Let me know if you need my help with something. Let me know if you don't need my help with something. Let me know if you just want to say what's up. Let me know if you want to just, you know, fucking ask me how the weather is in New York. I'll be happy to tell you. But anyway, guys, leave comments, like the video, subscribe to the channel, look out for the merch. I'll let you guys know. And with that, guys, this has been the episode. This has been No Edits, episode 12. And this has been your boy, Big E. And I am out. Peace.